Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking into King Charles III and see what's going on with him, energy wise at least. Now all the royals are off on their hollybobs. King Charles is up at the Castle May and soon he'll be in Balmoral. William and Catherine, Prince and Princess of Wales, we don't know, they're on holiday. So it's quite quiet on the royals front, apart from, of course, the overseas. There is an abundance of puff pieces and polo and all of this stuff going on at the minute. But I just thought, let's check in with King Charles and see how he is feeling. Now, I was putting my cards away and having a bit of a tidy up when I've been coming to do this reading, and I turned the Stray Cats Tarot over, and at the bottom was the Hierophant. And when you're in a zone, when you're tidying up, I was just kind of like getting ready for the reading, trying to pick up energies, and I just turned it around and there's the Hierophant there. That's a big wow, isn't it? I think King Charles is taking his duties extremely serious. Now, I am using the Arthurian Tarot. We have got themes of Arthur with King Charles as well. His middle name is Arthur. I think one of William's middle names is also Arthur. Oh, and there's a random card in there as well. The Moon. Okay. That's interesting. I've just basically got these out of the tarot bag. Okay. That's from, I forget what deck that's from. I've got that many decks, you know. Hundreds of them. Don't get me started on my oracle cards as well. I've got loads of them. Let's have a look. They're giving these a bit of a mess up. Then we're going to give them a shuffle and we're going to see where we land. See what's the energy of King Charles III. Let's have a look. You finished? Well, you finished? Come on, guys. Come on. Astrid. Okay, the energy of King Charles III. Sorry about that. That was just a little bit of carnage. So, King Charles III. Four of Cups. He's not feeling receptive about something. Something seems to be just passing him by. Emotionally, he doesn't want to be open. I wonder what's crossing over him, what's going on. There's something happening. Interesting. The Four of Cups. The Three of Cups even. He's kind of had it with the gossip and the noise. I guess he's looking at the newspapers and the articles about his estranged son, and he's feeling a little bit hurt by it, cut out of his life. But I mean, even if he wants to be, there's still that wounding energy there. But let's see what's above the situation and what's under it. There's the Hierophant again. Let's have a look, see what's underneath. And the Ten of Wands. He takes what he's doing very, very seriously. Really seriously. Like, dead serious. But there's something he's been unreceptive about. What's that then? Mind games. I think he has more or less cut his son off. Okay. Yeah, King of Pentacles is in reverse there. Nine of Pentacles is in reverse there. Okay, Virgo, the Hermit, is in reverse there. And the Queen of Wands is upright here. So there is a lot of Harry and Meghan in this spread. I'm sorry, guys. I try to avoid them, but this is what's come through. We've got the King of Pentacles, which could well be Harry. Harry is a Virgo, so he relates to Pentacles as he's an Earth sign, and Earth signs in the Tarot are Pentacles. He's also, the major arcana also relate to specific zodiac signs or planets. So, for example, the Hermit, which is what we're dealing with here, the Hermit is Virgo. And this is, both of these aspects are in reverse. I really feel like he is done with his son. I still think he's hurt. Don't get me wrong. Scorpios have a long memory, and King Charles is a Scorpio. But he takes everything very seriously with regarding the monarchy and regarding his role. And as much as people think he's being, I guess, weak in their eyes because he hasn't thrown Harry out and cast him asunder and all of those kind of things. Can you imagine the furore if he did? It wouldn't go down well. It really wouldn't go down well. People are going, oh, he's cruel, and oh, what is it? So I think he just do it. He's just doing it over time. I think I've got a reading going back saying the long game with King Charles way back, September, October time last year. I really think he's done with his son, but I do think he's had mind games played with him. He's feeling gaslight. He's not feeling very receptive. So as much as we have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Virgo card in reverse, so we've got Harry in the negative, as much as that I think he's done with him, that doesn't stop you being a parent and hurting. You still have a memory of someone. You still have an expectation of what you thought they would be and how life, you know, grief is sometimes not just what it was, but what you thought it could be. And I think he's having some difficulty with that. He doesn't like the gossip. He's not interested. He's not I think he's funny, like ha funny and everything. And he will listen to certain things, but when it comes to his own thoughts, machinations, whatever, he doesn't like it. And he feels people are stirring the pot in the newspaper. All I can say is he's a wise man not to have social media, because I think it would be like Harry has a headworm about social media. The Spear Queen, the Queen of Wands relating to fire signs. And of course, Megsy is a fire sign, and we're talking about the gruesome couple. So I feel like Meghan is going to come up for King Charles within the next 6 months to a year. A big issue with Meghan. Let me just have a look. I think he's completely done with them, to be honest. And it's going to weigh very, very much on his mind, I guess. But to be honest, guys, I was kind of hoping they wouldn't come up, but he thinks his son's a fool. With the Hermit in reverse as well, he does think he's a fool. He thinks he's been a very ungenerous. He thinks it's all about the money, and they're being very tacky, very gauche, as you know. It's just he doesn't really respect that. Let's see how King Charles is apart from Harry and Meghan. He's taking it very seriously. We've had the Hierophant come up there. Let's have a look. Apart from Harry and Meghan. Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. He's concerned about the Wales as kids. Let's see what's crossing over there. The Hanged Man, patience. He is concerned about the Wales as kid. There's some information about the Wales children that he's concerned about. The Chariot moving quickly. That's moving. And the Ten of Swords. Okay. Five of Wands. We're fighting. Work. Okay. up to. We'll have a look. There's a journey here that he is concerned about. Very much a journey here. We've got the Chariot above, we've got the Hanged Man crossing over, and we have got the Six of Swords there. So he is thinking about a journey and travelling. There is a concern there with a journey and travelling as well. The Hanged Man crossing over is, he's got this, he has to be patient. He has to kind of like sacrifice stuff. Maybe he feels like not like a bit depression, but it's melancholy feeling. It's not depression, it's just this sadness in a way for some reason. We have got the Ten of Swords underneath, so I think there's a fear. I think this is his fear that they learn from Harry and Meghan and the things that have gone wrong within the royal family and like Prince Andrew, etc., etc. And he kind of wants to protect. I wonder if there's been something specific with them though, because there is movement there as well. The Five of Wands, leaving the situation. There's been a lot of upheaval, a lot of toing and froing. It's been a very busy time. I think people kind of get their toes trodden on a little bit. Not easy. Not easy. I think maybe it's taken some people surrounding the king a little bit different, a little bit of time to adjust to him. And he's just seen this as noise, and he just wants to get on and do his job. That's all he wants to do, is get on and do his job. We have got the Lovers in reverse here. What he's thinking of, he's seeing a split within friendships, a split within unions. Again, I don't like going back to it, but I feel like there's something that King Charles has on his mind a lot. He is thinking of Megxie and Harry. And yeah, he'll be seeing the photos in the press and hearing reports of Harry's in Japan, Harry's going to Singapore, blah, 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 blah. But he's very concerned with regards to a split there. We have got surrounding the Seven of Cups and the Death card. So we have got burning of bridges and a feeling like he's been a bit gaslit. Like, why is all of these stories, none of them seem to be true? So I think I've done myself a disservice when I've asked the second question, is there anything else apart from Harry and Meghan? And I feel like he isn't grappling with handling them. I think he'll continue to handle them. I think he is just bemused, very bemused by what he hopes. I think he wants them just to split up and go away. And all of the different stories, I think the royal family are very much like the general public that way. They're just like, oh, what now? Oh, Hawaii man, what now? I don't think they'd say Hawaii man, but you know. Again, unwanted journey. There's a journey. There's something about the journey with all of this. It might be one of the tours that they're setting up for when everyone comes back. It might be something like that, but there is something different coming up with regards to travel and journeys. And then we have the Two of Cups again. This unity splitting. I think we're going to go in for the next 6 months going, are they, aren't they, are they, aren't they, whether they're splitting up and divorcing. It's just a constant, it's like the coronation, are they, aren't they. It'll be like this for Christmas. Are they going to go across and visit Christmas? Are they going to Balmoral or not? Blah, 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 blah. And I think what from the cards, the king is really done with them. Really done with them. I think he's not only grieving his mother, but he's grieving his son as well. And it must be very difficult for a father to watch his son more or less destroy his life on the world stage while also trying to smear him, and the father can't do anything about it apart from behind closed doors, which I'm sure is positively happening. So it's a difficult position to be in. To be honest, you never know what to expect when you come in to do cards. I didn't expect him to be as interested in Harry and Meghan and preoccupied a little bit with it, but then it does make sense when you look at the rest of the cards. He does feel gaslit and have mind games played against him. I feel like he's been in a period of grief and he's concerned about the Wales's children and patience and sacrifices that they'll have to make as well. But he also feels stabbed in the back by his son. So there's a lot. He's a complicated fish. He always was. But I feel like the people around him also make it very complicated for him. So, and I think he'll do things in his own time. And I'm sure he will do the right thing. So that's what I see in the cards anyway, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Thank you very much for hanging out with me if you've made it this far. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you agree with the cards. If you see anything in the cards that you think I've missed, let me know. This is not a lecture, it's a conversation. So just have a chat with me. Let me know what you think in the cards. I hope you've enjoyed it. Any suggestions for any readings? Take care of yourselves and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.